Hey guys, welcome to Slacker Gaming, where all Slackers can game. If you are not already a part of the community, then hit that red subscribe button to become part of Slacker Nation. In last week's episode, you saw us start the season off strong. We ended up with 30-15 being the record, and in this episode, we are going to finish the first half of the season. Hopefully, we can get off to a blazing start and continue to just play well and get us into a good position for the playoffs. So if you'd like to watch us finish the first half, stick around. Alright, we got to finish strong for a morale boosting win. Going in the 8th inning, top of the 8th inning, guy on second, guy on first. Let's get it done.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball.
That'll work, I guess. Who needs to bunt when you can do that? Let's go, boys. Gurriel. Might have a play at home. Ooh, he's out. Drury just slow on the bases, getting thrown out at home. At least it is tied 3-3 in the 8th. Get through. Let's go. That's going to score the runner from third. Toronto Blue Jays take a 4-3 lead in the top of the 8th. Grucha coming through big there. And just like that, Bass is going to give up the lead here. A home run to Encarnacion. Kept it up in the zone, and a home run there will tie the game at 4. Drew's going to get a hold of this one. Is he going to get down? It will. The runner being sent home, bobbled by the right fielder, and that's going to give the Toronto Blue Jays the lead 5-4 in the top of the 9th. Ken Giles coming in, going to try to finish this one out for the Blue Jays. Strikeout 1 for Giles. Strikeout number 2 for Ken Giles. And strikeout number 3 for Ken Giles. 3 up, 3 down for the Chicago White Sox. And the Toronto Blue Jays are going to win this one. 4 Heat bounce back win there. So 4 Heat added to the chilling play that we've had lately. So that'll definitely increase us to a heat streak. We'll see how far and how long it can take us. Adding the success to it, we are now on a heat streak. Let's see how many wins we can get out of it. So we end up beating the White Sox, use a heat streak to win there, a loss against Houston, a win against Houston, and it looks like we're going into the last game against Houston. So not many, didn't take us very far, but we are in a player lock with Teoscar Hernandez, so we'll see if we can have a good day with him. Right now, we are currently 33-16, 11 games above the Yankees, so we want to keep going as far as we can. Right now, currently in game 49. Looks like we starting off with trying to get Hernandez a player boost the rest of the season, so let's jump into the game. 2-hit games, going to give us a 1+, but we did win, so a little bit of a player boost. The extra heat emblem going to keep us going on a heat streak. So we got the win against Houston, got the win against Baltimore, 2 wins against Baltimore, 3 wins against Baltimore. We did not get the full sweep, but we will go to Tampa Bay on May the 26th and try to pin a loss against a divisional rival. 54 games in, we are 37-17, 27-29 are the Rays, who are still 11 games behind us. But we're going to enter the game, try to pin a loss against the Tampa Bay Rays with a guy on first in the bottom of the 7th. 2 on, 2 home runs right now for Hernandez. Can he hit another one and walk this off in the 9th? And not able to do so, and Tampa Bay going to win this one and losing to a division rival. That's going to take us down into a cold streak. Let's see how long this cold streak will last. So the loss against Tampa Bay, a win, another loss, a win, a loss. So not too bad, going 2 for 2, 2 wins, 2 losses during that time. Now we're going against Baltimore, trying to pin another loss on a division rival. Right now, 59 games in, still 10 games up on the Rays. We did drop a game, but now we have the chance to go up by 11 with a loss against Baltimore. 1st and 3rd, top of the 8th. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it done. And another loss will definitely keep dropping us down, kind of getting a little uneasy here. The fact that we cannot get onto another heat streak. As soon as we do, we drop another game. So losing 2 to Baltimore losing one to St. Louis, another to Texas. So June 6th coming around, kind of struggling right now, needing to get back on a heat streak. Looks like right now we come in to the game up 5-2, top of the ninth, bases juiced and 2 outs. So hopefully we can finish this one off and get off on a heat streak again. 41-23 through 64 games. The Yankees 9.5 games behind. So let's finish this game out and get back on a heat streak.
The aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes
Broken bat, throw to first, out, and Toronto pulls this one out. It was actually surprisingly close. Bases juiced, but able to get it done. Hopefully that'll help us get on a little bit of a heat streak. One fire emblem there, so that should switch us back over to the heat streak, but it won't be very big, so I'm sure we'll be back in a game soon. So the success again sends us into a heat streak. Don't know how long it's going to last, but a win is a win, and we're happy to get them. 3 wins against them, and then 2 losses to Seattle, and then a win against Seattle. So not going very good. Let's go into Detroit, win this game, finish strong, and continue on a heat streak, hopefully raising our heat streak up and our performance. 69 games in, we come in down 3-4 against Detroit, top of the 8th. Let's get this one started. Let's get the win. Let's move on. Let's continue this first half strong.
when the pressure starts to heat up.
He takes the changeup.
A hit. That should be able to score a few runs. This should give Toronto the lead. He's going to completely unload the bases. Toronto scoring 3 in the inning, going up by 2 against Detroit. A huge hit by Gurriel Jr. Hernandez getting a hold of this one, and it's gone. Hernandez adding another run with the home run in the ninth. That should be enough for the Toronto Blue Jays to finish this one out.
Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here.
And a JAYS strikeout's going to end this one here. The Blue Jays get the victory 7-4. They were down 4-4. They're down 4-3 in the 7th inning, coming back, scoring a bunch of runs late. That'll definitely help get us on a heat streak and hopefully continue to get us wins through the first half of the season. So the success there gives us 4 fire emblems, so we're up definitely on a big hit streak. Let's see how far this one will take us. The win against Detroit, another win against Detroit, another win, a loss, Tampa Bay win. It looks like we're going into the game on June 17th against Tampa Bay, pin a win a loss against a division rival. We are tied 2-2 with a guy on third. Right now 73 games in, 47-26 our record, and the Toronto Blue Jays are leading the AL East. The Rays 9.5 games behind, the Yankees 12.5. Orioles actually beating the Red Sox 16.5 compared to 19.5. But pretty good job. We're going to jump into it and pin a loss against a division rival. Right now, Ken Giles in to shut it down 2-2 in the ninth with the guy on third.
Second baseman at 2-2. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself.
And Ken Giles going to blow this save. Terrible job by Ken Giles.
And a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford it.
Reese McGuire getting a hold of this one, but it's going to be over the head of the left fielder, and a double from McGuire going to help try to get us a run here in the ninth.
Good downward action.
A swing and a high drive.
Biggio going to get a hold of this one. Does it have enough to get out and walk us off? It does. Biggio with the walk-off hit. Home run. The Blue Jays do it again in the bottom of the ninth with the walk-off. Biggio, the man of the day, with this walk-off home run in the ninth inning. So the big walk-off home run gives us the cure the win walk-off bonus with another heat emblem that will definitely get us on a big heat streak. Hopefully it could take us through the end of the first half. The heat streak on, another win against Tampa Bay, a win against Pittsburgh, another win against Pittsburgh, and then we are up for a trade opportunity here. And I'm not really seeing anything that we would really want at this point. I don't think Grossman would be able to actually help us. Maybe Cueto would be able to help us in our pitching. We are kind of struggling as far as our pitchers go. 83, he would be the number 2 guy. So I think we're going to go with this trade, actually. Getting rid of Rowdy Tellez. I know normally you wouldn't do this type of trade, but I feel like this trade will help us, and I would love to see another offensive bat somewhere along in the season. But right now, let's go ahead and take Cueto with this trade, and hopefully we can get a good start with Cueto, and hopefully he can have a good rest of the season and give us a boost going into the playoffs. So Cueto coming in, 3.67 ERA right now. Let's get this game started. 78 games in currently. We are 51-27, 10.5 games above the race.
On 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound.
Got the 1+, but we did end up with the loss. So gave up 3 or 4 runs on our part. So struggling, but we didn't get the loss either. So we did get the 1+ on Johnny Cueto. We didn't get the win, but we're still in a heat streak. So hopefully we can continue that going for a couple games at least. So with the loss, congratulations, completing a trade. Let's go ahead and see what else we need. We really don't need starting pitching anymore. We kind of did that, so we're going to get rid of these starting pitchers, but we really do need some hitters. So I would like to go out and look at some hitters. Center field is something that I think we need. Center field is something I think we need. I think we also need a second baseman. Right now, our second baseman isn't a position that we really are doing well in. So if we could get that, and since we can't look at DHs, I'm just going to put first baseman as well, just because there's a lot of first basemen that hit the ball really, really well. So really what we're looking for is a center fielder and a second baseman, and then maybe a DH that could help us win. So we're going to go ahead and target some of them, target some big hitters, and see if we can get something done and get a trade going. So another loss to the Brewers. We do end up getting a win. Another loss to the Angels. So lost 3 out of the last 4 games. Let's try to get on another winning streak here and finish strong. Boosting win here. Top of the 7th. It looks like we got the bases juice. Let's jump into it and see if we can come away with the win. Right now, top of the 7th, 2 outs, trying to get out of this inning and then win it in the bottom half.
The slider, you have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Goes the other way and sends it deep
Gruchik
down the right field
gonna
line.
hit this one off of the wall. So that's gonna be at least a double for Gruchik. Travis Shaw up in the bottom of the 9th. The home run here would tie the game up.
Out here in the 9th.
And that's exactly what he does. He gets a hold of this one, and it's gone for a home run. Travis Shaw tying the game up in the bottom of the 9th. A huge 2-run home run by Shaw. That's going to make the score 3-3 in the bottom of the 9th. The Blue Jays are not out of this one.
To hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-1 count. Danny looking for something. He's going to get a hold of this one. Is it going to be enough to go as a walk-off? It's at the warning track, caught. So just barely misses a home run and a walk-off. But we will go into extra innings and see if Toronto can win in extras. 3-3, bottom of the 10th. Baby Vlad going to get a hold of this one. Does it have enough? He's celebrating. It does. Over the fence. Baby Vlad with a home run, and that's going to walk it off. 2-run blast by Baby Vlad. A huge home run late. Good to see him finally starting to take off here. We're going to get the win 5-3 thanks to the Baby Vlad walk-off. Toronto going to win this one in extras. So after the win there, beautiful job. We got a loss and a win. Heat from the White Sox, and we are ready again to go into another game with the Yankees. Right now we are 55-32, 6.5 games above the Rays. We're starting to kind of hopefully turn the ship. We've struggled lately, and I'm hoping we can get a win here. We do start the game down 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. We do have the bases loaded, but we've got to make this count. We have got to beat the Yankees here and get on a heat streak. Otherwise, we could struggle late. 4-2 in the bottom of the 9th. We were not able to capitalize on the bases loaded in the 7th, but I think we can do it here. Danny Jansen in We're going to see if we can get something going here. Danny is very, very good at hitting home runs for me off the bat. And just like that, he is going to do just that over the fence. Yes, another home run for Danny. Swing very, very good with Danny. So a home run there makes the lead 4-3. 4-3. Guy on first. Going to hit this one. It's not going to be enough. So the Yankees going to end up winning this one 4-3. So another loss. Not a good thing for us. We are still struggling on trying to get on a heat streak and trying to win a bunch of games in a row. So a fail there is going to probably send us, well, no, we're still in a heat streak, but we do get the loss, another loss, another loss. So we get swept by the Yankees. We beat Boston. We're ready to sweep Boston. If we can do that, we'll be 50-50 in the last 6 games. So right now we are 57-35, still 6 games up on the Rays. We come in with the lead 9-7 versus Boston. Bottom of the 7th, guy on first and second. We got to complete the sweep, and we got to get on a heat streak. Otherwise, we are not looking very good through midway of the season. But top of the 9th, this one's going to be single to right field and score a run. 10-7 Toronto. Giles in to save it. 1, 2, and 3 strikeouts for Giles, and just like that, Toronto wins 10-7. So add to the heat streak. We got the win there. We got the heat streak win against 4 wins against Minnesota, and just like that, we finish on a 7-0 record in the last 7 games. So huge turnaround there, turns us around to 62-35. We are projected to have 43 wins. We ended up with 62, which is 19 difference. So I would say we're doing pretty good right now. In the first half, we got the 5-star rating, shattering expectations. We are first in the division standing, second in batting, third in pitching, and 23rd in fielding. And then we ended with the front office rating of an A-. We still got our sights set on getting the division title and then getting to the playoffs and seeing what we can do in the playoffs. I think halfway through, we're better than I thought we would be. I still do worry that we aren't going to be able to keep it going with the heat streaks and that we might start stumbling soon. So hopefully we can keep the heat streak up, keep the wins coming, and continue to win ball games. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. If you are liking these episodes, this is episode 3. There will be another episode 4, which will be the next episode. And in that episode, we will be doing the second half of the season and seeing if we make the playoffs. The 5th episode will be the playoffs if we do make them. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can watch those episodes as well. Till next time, Slacker out.